Hey guys, it's Jim here, and today we're going to be going over when you find a deal, maybe on Craigslist, a pawn shop, something local like that, and the condition of the instrument doesn't look ideal, how you can do some simple things to bring it back to life. And we're going to be using this 1993 Duo Sonic, which is funny. Somebody on the stream the other day was talking about how they wanted to buy a Duo Sonic, and now, unbeknownst to me, we got one right now. So as you can see, it's a very, very decently conditioned guitar considering its age. There's no real problems except for a little divot right there. We're not going to be able to fix that. But when you consider how rusted everything out, how bad the frets are, there's some things that we can do to make this thing look 1,000 times better. So without further ado, let's put it on the bench and let's get started. These frets are grimy. Really bad. Alright guys, this is important. If you're running a maple neck guitar like this, lemon oil is not something you want to use. It's not good for maple necks. Don't advise it. So, what I like is this stuff called Gorgamite. Looks like this. Now, I want you to see these frets are absolutely disgusting. And one trip for Gorgamite, it's expensive. However, what you do is, as you can see, I've already cut one of the 3 slices off. I like to cut them in. This way the pieces that go unused stay fresh in the bag. Otherwise they can dry out and it will become far less effective. And then we can save this for the next guitar that's going to need some fret work. Let's get started. Now watch this magic. Already that much just on the first fret. And we're not even done with it. You want to dig in as much as you can underneath the frets. What I like to do is I like to dig kind of like this part of my fingernail, in between, so that I can get any dirt that might be stuck underneath the fret. And this will really help. Okay, so this is really good. And this fret already is looking magnificent. Don't worry about these little marks that you're seeing getting left behind afterwards. We're going to address these at the end. Right now, our focus is on getting these frets as cleaned as possible. Alright, here's a little tip now. Q-tips. Q-tips are extremely effective in that inner part where the fret meets the fingerboard, as you can see there. Yeah, lots of black on that. This will help with the presentation. So stuff takes time, guys. This is not something you're going to be able to fly through in about 5 or 10 minutes when the guitar is in this kind of condition. However, that being said, the end product here is going to be well worth it. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a time lapse here, but I want you to notice and pay attention. This is not something that I just do in 2 to 3 minutes. Now, I've already tested the electronics on this and they work, but in the instance that they didn't, first thing you could try to do is use something like this. This is electrical contact cleaner. I use this for guitar pedals that are a little noisy when you have crackling. This is also good to use on switches, on pots and stuff like that. Just, to make sure that the connections are going to be okay. Okay, this is Dunlop 65. It's the green color. It's cream. Going to be working for our cleaning. Nice. You don't need to use too much of this. This is a nice body gloss and it'll help with some of the surface level scratches. So we'll take our rag. And you'll find when you use this, things that you thought might not come out end up coming out just shockingly good after using a high quality cleaner like this. So now let's fold it. Go back to the other side and we're getting a nice shine. Again, always you want to go in circles just like a car. Again, we'll go back to our trusty Q-tips here. They're good for getting in those little in between hard to reach areas. Do it on the bridge too. Any parts that we had a hard time reaching. Q-tips are a lifesaver, you guys. And it's just like I tell my kid, I know you don't want to hear it, but it's all about the details. It's all about the details. Going the extra mile, doing things the right way. Somebody will appreciate it, and that's how you make, well, I mean, if you're doing what I do, it's how you can kind of create a loyal fan base of customers that trust you. Or if you're just doing a one-off, it's, you know, going to get you a good reverb review. But it's important to take this stuff, take it seriously, man. Act like you, how would you want your guitar to show up? Basically now, guys, I'm going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing on the back. Now you can use, one thing I like to do is just with some of the natural residue here, lift this up. What I'll do with some of that natural residue from this, I will use it to kind of clean. This is a gloss neck, so I don't want to dump any directly on it, but the remnants of it, yeah, that's going to smooth it out. And a nice little cleaning. Luckily, this guy's pretty clean as is. And this guitar is ready to be strung, set up, and that's it. That's going to be where I'm going to conclude this video. Today I just wanted to focus on the cleaning part. Remember, Gorgamite, fantastic. A lot of people have success with the F1 oil, but man, the shine on this compared to how it was, it's got its dents, it's got its divots, it's got its real scars. It's an actual kind of relic instrument, not a poser mobile. But regardless of that, hope you're excited to see this. I actually really like the way it is. This has got a very thin neck on it. It's the one thing that it would be enough for me to not want to keep it. It's a very thin neck. But I do love short scale guitars. So tomorrow we're going to have a full playthrough demo of it. I got to go take care of my kid and my wife. Everybody's still sick. Even me if you can't see. So if you like what I'm doing on this channel, leave me a like. I'm putting in the effort for you guys. And I hope that you appreciate that as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Duo Sonics. Like I said, I know one of you was buying one during the live stream. And I got to say, very impressed. Very impressed. Cool guitars. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another guitar video. Take it easy.